Here we are down at Hammerstone's at the patio, sitting with a local celebrity, Popcorn Louden, and we're just going to get a little history while we have you here talking popcorn.
Okay.
I know Buddy Miles played a big role in your life. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Buddy was very influential in my life growing up. My dad actually gave me 3 of Buddy's albums and told me to practice. And he said, you won't be a good drummer unless you can play like Buddy Miles. So every day I would come in from school and practice before my dad came home from work. And I just practice. And so, but my dad, now I'm gonna tell you about my dad. He loved me to practice, but when he got home from work, I had to stop practicing. So I had to practice as soon as I got out of school. Yeah. So with Buddy, I learned quite a few things on my own, but I actually started playing and touring with his tour band, Buddy Miles Express, in '96. And off and on from '96, I was playing with Michael Burks, and I was playing with various artists. So I would go out with Buddy, and then I would go with different artists. So it was like, it was like a rock star life, you know. And so it was wonderful. But Buddy would take time, and I thought that was so great. He would take time and actually set me down and teach me how he played and give me knowledge of playing. And I learned a lot from him. And there's so many different drummers I learned a lot from. I have a list like this that I was, blessed with, and the guys who actually took time to teach me, mold me, and give me experience that, a lot of musicians don't really do that now with the younger musicians like they used to. And you can kind of hear it in the music a little bit now. So I think we need to get back to helping and teaching our younger generation to carry it on. Because if not, it's going to start to fade, And so I just want to I want to thank him for everything he's done for me personally. He was like kind of like an uncle to me, because we would go over his house, hang out in his bedroom, watch TV, watch movies before we go on the road. It was like family, and I was like, this dude made a star, right? And so it was really fun. But I want to tell you about one incident with Buddy. Well, 2. Well, we was on the bus, on the tour bus, and so I called my dad so he could actually talk to Buddy himself. And that was the biggest, man, that was the most important thing that happened to me in my musical career, when they connected, because I come from here, now I'm here, and that's me right there, And so, but one incident happened with Lucky and Buddy, because he asked me to do a tour, and we were playing for Sony, and we were going to be out for 3 weeks. So when I came back from the tour with Buddy, Lucky Peterson, he fired me. And I had been with Lucky like 10 years. And he fired me. And so I went over to Buddy's house, and I was like, Buddy, man, this is what happened. Lucky fired me. And so Buddy actually started crying because he thought he made me lose my job. And I told him, it wasn't your fault. That's just something he chose to do. But even after that, I know what it was. A lot of times artists, like, when one artist with another artist, they don't want you to really leave.
I'll be right with you guys, okay?
It was a little ball of fire in there, But later on, I wound up playing with Lucky again, playing on records with him, touring with him. And, I was playing with Michael too, So Otis Taylor, I want to thank my college coach. My college music teacher. Well, my coach too, because he the one brought me to Texas. So I met my music teachers. So I thank both of them. But Dorsey Summerfield, he actually introduced me to Motown because he was the music director in Shreveport. So we were playing with like the Coasters, the Drifters, the Platters, Martha Reeves, Tom Browning, Bo Diddley came through, and I was like, wow, here I am playing with some of the best artists in the world, And so I had a lot of people that I have to thank because they actually gave me those chances. And I really want to thank them, like Willie Big Eye Smith from Muddy Waters Band. I would go to his room, he would teach me, he would talk to me, and one night Willie Nose started bleeding, and he had to get up off the drums. And so I slid in and started playing. And that's how I started playing with the Muddy Waters Band, with Bob and Golden, Fuzzy, and all those guys, and the whole nine. And Diana Greenleaf, it's just so much, and to put it all in perspective, I played with Andrew Junior Boy Jones, a Texas blues guitar player, real famous, Jackie Dunn, all those guys.